Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back to Nesting Time.
It's been a while.
It's been quite a while that
Yeah.
we haven't recorded one of these videos, but now's a good time to start.
Sure.
Once
It's been a
again.
while since we recorded, but we do still kind of have one.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
On the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll start with introductions. I'm Riley, Box Nest Talk. If you don't know that, welcome to the channel.
I'm Dante, aka Box Nest Raven, otherwise known as Vault Boy Fongler.
Okay, you're getting weird. And I am Tyler, aka Box Nest Owl. Seriously, just put it down, man.
Cool.
It's not anywhere.
No. False boy, Fondler.
Alright, guys. So, what's been going on in life?
I want to start with somebody, not me.
Anything interesting happen with you?
I just got back. I finished doing exams for university.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, exams themselves are not interesting. It's the staying up until 4 in the morning writing essays.
That
And-
sounds like a fun time.
Sounds
It's
like
just...
Wow.
yeah.
school.
At least have some interesting conversations though.
Yeah.
Had a really in-depth discussion with my roommate over whether M&M's or Smarties are better and what makes them different.
So, what did you think?
She thinks that M&M's are better and I like Smarties better. And we determined that this is because M&M's have more chocolate in them and Smarties have more shell. And I like the shell and she likes the chocolate.
It's
So,
kind of a preference thing.
right.
I gotta say M&M's are better.
I like the mini M&M's because it's a better ratio of like shell to chocolate.
I guess.
I just find there's too much chocolate in M&M's for me.
I prefer a little more chocolate, but besides that, I think that M&Ms are better just because you have peanut M&Ms. That gives you options.
true.
There's chocolate M&Ms, which are just full chocolate.
Peanut M&Ms are superior to Smarties, 100%. But we were just talking about regular
disagree.
M&Ms.
Well,
You're allergic to peanuts.
Yeah, you don't have a horse in this race. Okay, like you're a little biased. Let's be honest. But I just find the fact that I have more options with M&Ms just a little bit better than
That's
Smarties.
true. But there's nothing like a good Smartie is like a classic treat, right?
Yeah, but I mean.
For
you
me,
eat-
anyways.
You eat a clump of M&Ms, it's like, oh my gosh, this is some chocolatey goodness. Like you eat a clump of Smarties, it's like, oh my gosh, this is just candy and chocolate. And
I mean, they're both candy and chocolate,
they're both
technically.
candy and chocolate, but M&Ms are.
But I find too much chocolate is sometimes a little overwhelming for my palate.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I too.
I've been watching a lot of Food
buy
Network.
Too much chocolate.
It's a personal preference thing.
It's
But
exactly,
anyways, yeah, no.
So-
if you're interested in joining the debate, what do you think is better? Comments
Yeah.
below. M&Ms or what was it?
Smarties. And we're talking about the Canadian Smarties and not the American ones.
What are the American ones like?
They're called, well, they're what we call rockets.
What do you?
That's
That's weird to me.
Yeah, so
You
like,
guys are weird.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Let's be honest.
yeah,
But yeah, no. Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Well, to be fair, they actually call Hot Pockets, whereas we call them Hot Stuffs.
pizza pockets.
No,
Pockets.
that's a completely different thing.
it's not entirely different.
No.
Well,
They're
no, I mean
pockets.
it's a stuffed thing, but no, Hot Pockets and Hot Stuffs. Like, look it up. It's pretty much the same product. It's just we name it.
I've never heard of hot stuffs.
Well, maybe they're
Well,
just
check
different
your grocery
brands.
out sometime.
I do, because we buy pizza pockets.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
keep
well
them in the
they're
fridge.
in that area, so just look around.
Cafeteria
for it.
food is gross sometimes.
Well, next time you're in the store, like look around for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody
So-
was that pissed off.
Oh no.
Multi. So guys.
I like that we picked this angle so that it would be like all festive, but you can't see our
Yeah,
festive
no.
decorations.
You can't see all the festive decorations. I swear
I mean,
there
if we
is a
tilted it a
series of
bit.
cool stuff up there.
Well, it's not. It's just some leaves and like fake berries.
You gotta be a dick like that, okay?
Well, it's just fake berries and leaves. It's not,
Look,
it's
the
false advertising.
It's
You're false advertising.
That's how.
good. Reasons.
Yeah.
Of how arguments just break down. Like, absolute bullshit.
I got a haircut yesterday. I'm turning into an adult and that scares me. Like, I got sick and I was like, I guess I'm gonna go buy some cold medicine. and it was just like weird.
That's what scares you?
No,
Well, that makes sense though.
But, like-
yeah, no, it makes sense. But like, do you ever just go out and do that?
No, because I don't get sick. But like, if I did, then I
Oh,
would just go
God.
get cold medicine.
That was a thing that happened to me. So here's the story.
Oh.
Here's the story.
Yeah.
Were you going
I
somewhere?
caught so many colds at university. Like 6 different
How many?
colds.
Wow.
At least 4.
At least 6.
At least 6.
And then, you know, I finally get over them. I'm like, okay, I'm used to the environment here and stuff. And there's one night where it's like 1 in the morning. I have not fallen asleep yet, and I start feeling this like pain in my chest where like my heart is. I'm like, that's probably not bad. So, being the hypochondriac I am, I look up symptoms of a heart attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thankfully, didn't match them. I did have chest pains for a solid 2 hours.
Okay, well, see, you Googled your symptoms, right?
Yeah,
No,
because
that never results well.
No.
Actually, it
I didn't
does,
Google
and
my
I have-
symptoms. I Googled symptoms of a heart attack.
Oh,
I Googled
well,
a specific
okay, that's-
ailment.
Okay.
That's a little
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Because like, you
But-
Google your symptoms, you
And
just
it's like,
find out.
I have a
oh,
brain tumor.
Wow, great. Okay.
No, I actually will
Spontaneous
say.
combustionist thing.
I will say that I did Google my symptoms, and it actually helped a lot because, like you, I had chest pains just randomly in the middle of the night. So like, I'm like, yeah, Mom, I have chest pains, and she's like, oh my God, we need to get you to the hospital. I'm like, what? It's like you're having a heart attack. I'm like, I'm not having a heart attack because like normally they say that
The
like,
chest pains for heart attacks only last about 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's chest pains, but then like there's like the pain in your arm.
You have the pain in your arm. I don't. Women don't have that symptom.
Well, I didn't have a pain in my arm, so I'm like, okay, it's definitely not a heart attack. So my mom's freaking out. I'm just calmly Googling like what's going on, and it's like it turns out I just had acid reflux, so I had to lie on my side for a bit.
I didn't
It
have
wasn't
acid
even that
reflux. But I did wake my roommate up because I was like, it's like 2 in the morning, and I'm like, okay, maybe something's going on. I'm like, hey, is it normal to feel a lot of pain in your chest? She goes,
Nope.
no.
It isn't.
And so we end up calling the on-campus like emergency services, and they come and they like take my vitals and stuff, and they're like, it's weird, but like your vitals are normal, but you're still complaining of this chest pain, and like we can see a bit of like the pressure is weird. They're like, so you probably have to go to the hospital. So at this point it's 3 in the morning. I'm in a cab going to the hospital. My roommate came with me. Bless her heart. Bless her heart, not mine, because mine was seemingly on the fritz.
Well, I mean, you can bless your heart.
Unless you're right, it fixes.
Fix everything.
So we get there, like my vitals are normal and stuff, and I do this thing that like it's an EKG, which basically checks your pulse, I think. I don't know. They stuck electrodes to weird parts of my body. And then the doctor finally comes in and he goes, okay, so, like, tell me what's been going on, like, how's your health been recently? And I bring up the colds thing, and he goes, oh, I know what this is, probably. And I'm like, okay, what do you probably think it is? He goes, well, like, sometimes the sac that protects your heart just gets inflamed if you have a lot of colds. And I'm like, so the thing protecting my heart is hurting my heart? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, cool.
Cool.
He goes, but I'm just gonna check for one last thing because this is common in people your age sometimes. Sometimes people your age, when they feel this kind of pain, it's because their lung is partially collapsed.
Oh, awesome.
He goes, and that's the most likely thing. And I'm like, that's terrifying, and I tell him this. And,
unfortunate.
You'd expect him to go, oh, it's probably fine. He just laughs
Yeah.
as he takes an ultrasound of my chest.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I
this
actually
kid's
have
lung
such
collapsed.
horrible, I have such horrible stamina. Like, if somebody told me like one of my lungs was collapsed, I'd just be like, yeah, okay.
It was so scary. But I was fine, and I called my parents the next morning because I've been texting them, and they're like, are you sure you're okay? I'm like, it's fine. He said it'll go away in a few days, and if it doesn't, then to come back. So
So did it go away?
it did go away.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, which was good because inflamed hearts are probably a bad
No,
thing
I
to
hated
have.
it like you were doing this, and then it's like turns out you actually need to go back to the doctor.
No.
Yeah.
But at least now I know what that is.
The more you know.
Yeah, and now you all know. Everyone who watched this video now knows.
All right. Insight into our medical lives.
Yeah, so that was exciting. I went to bed at 5 in the morning that night.
Oh, good.
Oh
I
yeah, we
go
went to
bed
bed
at
at
5
5 in the morning.
as well.
Yeah?
Well,
Why did you look at me like that?
no, because I said we went to bed at 5 in the morning, and then like you just kind of like said that I went to bed at 5 in the morning at the same time that I said it. So yeah, but no, I was actually talking about like that grad trip thing.
Oh, that was 5 years ago.
I know. That is
was-
the most memorable time I went to bed at 5.
I was talking
Well,
about
actually,
like
no.
last
Okay.
week.
Okay, that's not the most memorable time. There was this one time I stayed up all night watching a movie on like an iPod Touch. So yeah. Like I was watching, you know, Tron, like the original
Oh,
80s movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
thought
watched-
you-
'cause I
Tron
watched-
Legacy, the movie.
No,
with only
the
one
thing is,
song
I
on the
watched
soundtrack.
Tron Legacy. No, I watched the trailer for Tron Legacy, but like because it was coming out, I'm like, I've never actually seen this movie before, or the one before it, so maybe I should check it out. So I watched the entirety of Tron in like 6 parts on YouTube, and then when I was finally
I used to
done,
watch movies like that.
yeah, when it was finally done, I figured out that it was like 5 in the morning, and I had to get up in like 10 seconds, so to go to school.
That
Good.
sucks.
Use your time wisely.
I did. It was, well, no, I didn't, because, well, actually, no, it was grade 10, so I pretty much spent, like, all my time in class, so just falling asleep, basically.
Oh, good.
Like,
I only fell asleep in class like a couple of times.
I've fallen asleep in class a bunch
I've fallen
of
asleep in
times.
class once.
A bunch of times.
Once
School
ever.
is boring.
It's always when I'm watching movies in class. Like I fell asleep once in history class when we were watching some movie about like building the railroad. It was pretty boring.
Yeah, that sounds pretty lame.
And I fell asleep when we were watching Macbeth in English, and I was really sad because I missed the only like my favorite line in that
You
play.
fell asleep during Macbeth?
Yeah, I did.
It's Macbeth.
I know,
Dude.
but I missed my favorite
It's
line. I
Macbeth.
missed the what, you egg? He stabs him.
Yeah, no, that is
Oh,
actually the greatest line in that.
It's so good.
What about I have received a hurt?
That was pretty good.
I received a hurt.
Kind of say that every
Actually,
time I
speaking
stub
of
my toe.
Macbeth, okay, so I was at the library this summer, right? Well, yeah, no, this summer because it was this year. And basically, what happened was I had to meet with somebody, but they didn't show up. So I ended up reading through like this. What are you doing? Put that down. Yeah, I ended up reading through like this Macbeth, graphic novel, sort of, right? And in it, okay, so you know the character Macduff, right?
Mhm.
No,
Who,
no.
spoiler alert, kills Macbeth at the end. right?
Spoiler alert for
For like a
Yes.
couple 100-year book.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
a
you're old.
400-year-old book.
Well, okay, it was a courtesy spoiler alert. If you haven't read Macbeth, then you're probably just not in high school.
Read Macbeth, then what are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyways,
Probably
yeah.
fully
So
productive.
Macduff in the book has 4 arms, right? Like it's set in a post-apocalyptic future instead of like Scotland, right?
So you're
And
saying it's like Fallout Macbeth.
pretty much, yeah. But but like everybody's a normal human except for Macduff, who happens to have 4 arms. And then at the end, of course, like I just
You get
said,
2 arms
at
cut
the
off.
end of the fight, no, he kills Macbeth with all 4 arms, and I'm
Does
thinking
he like
to myself,
take his arms and put it?
no, no, he just has 4 arms. He hasn't stolen anybody's arms. But
Okay.
like at the end of the fight, I'm just kind of thinking, this was actually, yeah, of course he won. He had 4 arms to Macbeth's like 2. That's not a
No, that's
competition
like-
at all.
Good.
Like, I mean, maybe-
100%
yeah.
more armage.
Exactly. Like maybe if Macbeth had 4 arms and like Macduff had 2, then that would be a little more impressive. But
You know
no,
what, I
he had
think
4 arms. He brought
he-
4 arms to a
he
2-arm
brought the whole-
fight.
He brought the whole armory. He brought the whole armory.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
fun.
That was good. Yeah. And I love it when puns just come out and like they're really good, and then everybody goes silent afterwards because nobody knows what to say after that. It's just like, yeah, that pun was actually good.
Yeah, no.
Like
Yeah, there it
this.
is.
Yeah, what do you say? It's just
Yeah.
because you can't like mock the person for making.
You
a
can't
bad
mock the
pun.
Sure
person
you
for
can.
making a good pun. It was a good pun, and it's
Yeah,
like
it was actually funny, and I enjoyed it.
you gotta sit there like,
I don't know.
come on. Hey,
Oh no,
I've
no.
stolen it.
fondle my child.
Oh.
Your child is Caucasian and Aryan. Like, there's literally no resemblance whatsoever. You don't even do thumbs ups to people.
Yes, I do. You told us.
It's probably closer to my child, to be honest.
Yeah.
I am blonde. I am.
No, nobody's disagreeing.
Nobody's disagreeing with
We
me.
I
both said
disagree.
yes.
I disagreed with me for a long time. I denied that I was blonde. I insisted that I was a brunette, and I'm like, I hate being a brunette.
Alright.
This is the cookie tray that we've been
Merry cookies.
nibbling at.
Very cookiness.
Merry cookies.
Merry cookies, everyone.
I just feel out of place now. I just don't want any more chocolate. I'm gonna ruin my dinner.
So this is what we do now. We just do reviews.
Hmm?
We just do reviews and I play video games. It's like me having regular life with you guys. Just doing
Yeah.
reviews.
I'll just like go by what I think it was a car.
Yeah, I didn't exactly say much, did I?
Well, I mean,
But, like-
you haven't exactly had much go on. We just kind of talk about our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell
This
stories
is what
and
Nesting Time's about.
talk about M&M's.
Oh,
versus
actually, I do have a
Smarties.
story. Okay.
Ah.
So, a little bit awkward, but my grandfather died recently-ish. Recently. I did say
I'm
a
not
little
laughing
bit,
at that, I'm laughing at Donnie's face.
I did say a little bit awkward, so keep that in mind. But, well, it's tragic that he passed. At his viewing, something really funny and super creepy happened. So, basically, like, we're sitting there in the viewing or whatever, just like, you know, the casket's there. And then my mom, because like my grandma was sitting down in a chair, but then like I went to see how my mom was doing because now she's holding up because her father just died, right? So I went over and she's talking to some woman who is not my grandma, and I'm like, oh, okay, who's this person, right? So then she introduces me, and it's like, oh, this is my son, Tyler, right? And then, like, all of a sudden, the woman's face just changed. Like, like she seemed kind of intrigued, and then she just went to, like, just blank face, and it's like, oh, you have a son. I had 4 sons. 3 of them died, and my mom.
How is that your fault?
I don't know. It was the weirdest out of nowhere thing. My mom and I would just exchange glances like,
It's like,
what do we do? And then she's like, the youngest one, he died 4 years ago.
Don't make a transmutation circle.
Oh gosh.
Keep the dog away from the circle.
But, yeah, no, it was like,
no! I
oh,
watched
gosh,
that
that's,
series.
That's actually messed up. But yeah, no, she said the youngest one, he was 32. He'd have been 36 this year, and it's like, all right. Well, I'm sorry for your loss. I get because like, what do you say to that? I just.
Like, this is supposed to be so I can mourn, not so you can make me mourn for your kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but it's super weird because I just showed up, right?
Do you even-
and like,
You don't even know her, do you?
No, and then my mom afterwards is just like, I don't even know who that was. Because, like, she said that apparently, like, she and my mom went to school together, right? And, like,
That's what those spam bots tell me on Facebook.
like, she's way older than my mom.
Crushed it.
She's way older than my mom, but at the same time, it's like, she said her son was 32, and, like, I mean, the age kinda checks out. in
Yeah, it
terms. Relatively. But, yeah, no, because I was born, like, well, like, years later. My mom was well into adulthood, so, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. But, yeah, no, like, I just came over to see how she was doing, and then all of a sudden, like, she introduces me, and then this lady's just, like, talking about her dead sons. It was super creepy, and she's just, like, giving me this look, and I'm like, is this woman gonna try and steal me for, like, like, try to...
Well, she must be really sad to crash someone's
Someone
funeral.
else's
Someone else's.
Someone's funeral. To,
no, it wasn't the funeral, it was a viewing.
Still.
Yeah, but no, it was so weird. Like, why
Yeah.
would you lead with that?
You
At
don't.
least say hi first. I don't know.
She didn't say hi.
No, she just...
She just walked up, you were
She-
introduced, and then she goes, my son's died.
No, it was like, oh, you have a son. I had 4 sons, and I'm like, oh god, this is not going where you want it to. this is not going anywhere near where you want it to. And it's like 3 of them died. I'm like, yep, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, and she just kept on going into the details of her children's death.
Oh
and
my
my,
God.
no, the worst thing was
Yeah,
like,
just-
as soon as we were done though, my mom was just kind of like, yeah, no, I don't think we went to school together. I'm like, really? That's what concerns you? I mean,
Maybe this one was just like a compulsive liar. Maybe she just
don't
like.
know.
I know
Maybe
those
she didn't
guys.
even have 4 sons.
maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was super creepy. Like, why would you just open with your son's died?
Yeah, either way.
Oh my god.
So-
really messed up.
Any movies anyone's looking forward to?
Not anymore.
Not anymore?
I watched Star Wars twice.
Okay.
No.
Uh,
I had to
I'm
think
only-
about that.
the only,
I'm only like
uh,
20% excited for Civil War.
I'm not even
I'm
excited
probably
for
not
any of
gonna
the
see it.
Marvel movies. Like,
I'm kind of done with Marvel.
Yeah, no, after Civil War, I'm probably just gonna be completely done.
I never even saw Winter Soldier.
Honestly, Winter Soldier was not.
No, because I
Like,
watched.
Winter Soldier was okay.
As soon as I saw Age of Ultron, it was kind of like I don't need to see anything else.
No, you
because-
mean Marvel just peaked there?
well, no, it's
Marvel
not.
peaked a while ago.
Yeah, Marvel peaked a long time ago, but like Quicksilver was my favorite character in Marvel, right? And
Yeah,
then
spoiler alert.
Is that really a spoiler? It's been like long enough. The DVD's out, okay? If you haven't seen it, go pick that up.
Or VHS is out.
If you really, what?
It scares me that some people potentially watching might not even know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is a
Yeah.
weird thing because like I
If
have.
you don't know what a VHS
I remember
is,
when DVDs
like,
were like
Yeah.
the things, like my dad's like, oh, I'm not gonna get DVDs. DVDs aren't a trend that's gonna last.
yeah, and it
Actually,
lasted
the
up
weirdest
to
thing
Blu-ray.
is though, like, was it a lot of people complain, like a lot of Star Wars fans, because I am a Star Wars fan, and a lot of Star Wars fans who are older than me complain about the special editions and the prequels. And when they complain about it, they're like, "Oh yeah, no, these young kids today, they just like they watch the special editions on DVD." No, dude, I have all of the special editions at my house on VHS, like released on VHS. There's like a gold border on the box too, and
I still have some VHS tapes, but not many.
I
Yeah.
have a ton. Like,
I remember when I
have the
was
VHS
little,
player, so.
I used to
I
watch
don't know
like.
what VHS. Well, but yeah, like, I
Yeah,
might.
we don't have a VCR
I might.
anymore, so they're
Yeah,
useless.
these
but
are- Well, they're not useless if you own VHS tapes, but like,
Yeah, but
Well,
do you
well,
watch them?
we can't play them.
sometimes.
I don't have a
Like,
VCR.
it's very rare that I will actually watch a VHS tape.
Alright.
We taped actually. It was weird because like with VCR you can like record TV, and my dad taped Obama's inauguration like the first time. So like we have the entirety of the presidential inauguration
It's like the most boring thing ever.
like on DVD.
gonna be honest.
We're Canadian.
We're Canadian. We don't. Need
I know,
this.
but like it's like the first black president. It was kind of a milestone.
it is.
Like
I mean, it is, but like, we're Canadian.
yeah, but we
So-
still have it somewhere. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, oh god, I was talking about something else before. Oh yeah, Marvel. Okay.
Yeah, Marvel.
Yeah, so spoiler alert for Age of Ultron. Quicksilver is the character that dies near the end of the movie. And then after that, it's like, okay, I don't need to follow any of this because I don't like Spider-Man and he's going to be in Civil War.
Okay. I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
confirmed now, so
Okay.
he's definitely going to be there. I don't like Captain Marvel, at least the Carol Danvers Captain Marvel, right? Not a fan of Black Panther, and it's like, but aren't you black? Well, yeah, no, but that doesn't mean like I like every black superhero. Okay, I mean, Triathlon's not cool.
This guy named Triathlon.
Yes, there's a guy named Triathlon.
Is his superpower being able to swim, run, and bike really fast?
No, he splits into like 3 people.
That's
That's lame.
dumb.
Actually, Triplicate Girl does the same thing in Legion of Superheroes, and she's pretty impressive. But anyway,
So it's impressive when she does it, but when Triathlon guy
well,
runs,
no,
jumps,
because
and
he's
swims
written
and
poorly.
three-
That's the difference. But anyway, yeah, no, I've never actually cared about Doctor Strange. It's not like I don't like him or anything. Like I've seen this movie, I just kind of don't care. So
But it's Benedict Cumberbatch.
Didn't even pronounce that right, but okay. Yeah, no, like Benedict Cumberbatch, I don't think he's a bad actor or anything. I just have never cared about Doctor Strange. I'm still gonna watch the movie and probably review it, but
Benedict Cumberbatch. Sorry.
okay.
Continue.
I don't know a lot about Benedict Cumberbatch. Other
I
than he
know-
pronounces penguins weird.
Oh
Which
yeah,
is
he
really-
does.
That's old news.
Penguins.
But penguins.
But what is it? I watched like one movie with Benedict Cumberbatch.
I
Two
watched,
movies. No, I
watched
watched
it.
movies.
Star Trek Into
Yeah,
Darkness.
I watched Star
You
Trek,
guys
and I
have
was
to
like,
watch
wow,
Sherlock.
I'm
Was it
bored.
Sherlock?
And then
I
I watched
know.
Sherlock, right?
No, I'm
Watch-
not
it was
watching
okay.
Sherlock.
Watch Sherlock.
No.
Because it
I
is
watched
worth
Sherlock.
it.
It's
It was-
overrated.
It was
It's worth
okay,
it.
It's
right?
queer baiting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you watch it specifically for that, then there's something else wrong with you. But like,
But no, like you
no,
know, you
just watch it for the
I'm
the
not
story
watching
and
9
for the
movies.
character.
I'm not watching 9 movies.
Okay, well then watch 3. Watch the first season.
No.
Okay, no,
And then go
okay,
from
no.
there.
I watched Sherlock, right? It was actually just okay for me,
Yeah.
right? Like acting was good and everything. But I watched a movie totally separate, with Benedict Cumberbatch in it, and man, that guy's a good actor.
Yeah.
Holy crap, it was so good. Except in that movie, he was dating his sister, or was it his cousin? I don't know. It was incest.
What were you watching?
It wasn't about incest, but it's about this like Southern family.
I'm just thinking about there's this like
Are you talking about like 12 Years a Slave?
No.
Okay, because I
There's
don't know
this,
any
like,
other
Instagram picture of this couple kissing and it's like
Yeah.
it's like
I
cousins
love-
by chance, boyfriend and girlfriend by choice, and it's the most disgusting thing I've
I
ever
saw
seen.
that. It was terrible.
There's like a ton of those. It's like I saw one with like this gay couple. It was like they found out that they're secretly long lost brothers.
Oh no!
Oh no.
There was an
terrible,
incident
guys.
in like Australia where these two people, like this guy and this girl, went to university and they met and they, you know, got together and they got married and had a kid. And then when they went to go, I think he had met her family, but she hadn't met his. And so when he took her home to go meet Sammy after she's pregnant,
Yeah.
they're like, oh my god. So we didn't tell you that you had a twin sister that we gave away at birth. And that's your twin sister.
No.
So what are you trying to say? Well, your baby happens to be about as inbred as sandwich meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really bad. I think they decided to go through with the pregnancy.
Did they continue their relationship?
No.
Okay.
It always surprises
Oh, well.
me when people just like give away one child but then like keep the other. It's like I guess we know which one was a favorite then. Okay.
Not necessarily.
Maybe they just wanted a boy. Maybe they accidentally had twins.
I don't know. I guess.
I guess
Like,
you don't
at the
really
same
try
time-
for twins, do you?
No, you
Nobody ever really tries for twins, but like when it happens, it's kind of weird that you just give one up.
Yeah.
Yeah.